You know, I have no shame to say I have no clue what was happening in this film. However, I thoroughly enjoyed it, and that is okay. But seriously, I do got some things I want to jump into with this review, so let's start that right now. What's up, folks, and welcome back to the channel today for another review. And today we're going to be reviewing the film The Runner, which is coming to Shudder January 16th. Now, this original film is brought to you by a band duo in Boy Hasher, who does a lot of the music in the film as well too, if not all of the music, who I'm not familiar with, so I'm not going to pretend like I do. But I will say, for the elements of what makes a great film, this film definitely checks off a lot of the boxes that I appreciate. First of all, the film is 40 minutes. I definitely appreciate a film that gets right to the point. I'm not mad at that at all. As I said, I'm confused about some of the things that are happening in the film because it is completely unhinged. You do have this strange woman who just goes to this secluded town and just goes off the rails. Like she kills with malice and really with no intent. I think she's just sort of say, I don't know, the female Michael Myers. Is that like a stretch here? Like she just does it because she wants to do it, and that's fine. There's chaos in this lady, and she's definitely making havoc all through this town. Now, the music is really good. The music and the score, the soundtrack and the score really carries this film, and it really creates a lot of interesting scenes because it's that balance of like the events happening with this woman, then they kind of cut back to this this television station which is broadcasting the music. So like you're getting, and I think this is excellent here, like you got somebody that's getting your music over by also putting out a film. And the fact that they put this out during the pandemic, or they made this film, they shot this film during the pandemic. I also think I love the fact when people get creative during the pandemic. I mean, it was already a difficult time, and the fact that, you know, the people were able to still put and create films and get unique with it, you know, I appreciate it. I definitely do. So like, you know, that is another thing, which by the way, The Runner, the original soundtrack, is out as of January 21st. So you know, again, they're putting out a CD. They put out their debut original horror film, and it will be in some select theaters. So like at this point, this is a win to me here. Like these folks bet on themselves, and they said that forget the pandemic, we're going to put out this film and we're going to do the thing and put out music and so on. So that's that. The other really big thing I like about the film is really the unorthodox visuals that are going on. You're seeing a lot of different imagery, especially within the television station, of just things that are just unconventional, and I love it. I love it because it's art. You know, when you start doing things the way you want to do it and you start telling the story the way you want to tell it, I love it. I absolutely love it. And I think another thing too is that a lot of the visuals in terms of how this film was shot gives you that old school music video feel. Now, I'm not going to say this is Thriller, but like it drives down that street in terms of a album or a song, and you're making a music video or a movie to really give the visuals behind some of the things that are happening with it. And I thought it did a really good job in meshing that, because that's, again, a lot of the music really elevates a lot of the scenes. But then because you have that going on, and then because you have this other strange lady going around this wrecking stuff all over the place, you know, when it cuts back to her, it's quiet, because it's like you just embrace the chaos that's within her, and you see her, and like, you know, she's bloodied up, and like the special the SFX in terms of that with the gore and everything, it's done really well. And it, I guess to a point, it just starts making you feel sort of uncomfortable, but in an interesting way, because you're kind of like, I don't get this lady. Like, what's with her? What's her whole purpose? And then the unexpected happens, you know, because she does a lot of bizarre things. And then when you go back to the music, you're also getting bizarre visuals as well too. So like, it does a lot of unconventional things that really come together very well, and that I like. And I think that when you have a film that can kind of keep you on your toes, keep you off guard, and do something you haven't seen before, I think that's pretty dope. So, you know, The Runner is not a film that I was like expecting much out of, but here we are. Where it's like, I don't mind this film. I would not mind putting this on while doing some chores, sitting back, you know, sometimes being distracted and kind of want to peek at the screen. Sometimes you don't, because for what it's worth, it gives you that really good sense of just wherever you jump in at it, you're going to find something that you will be appealing to. And I think it's much like a concert. If you ever go to a concert and you see like the visuals that's in the background while the person's performing, that's kind of what's happening here, where you have this lady who's going around doing this stuff as like the forefront, but then the music and the visuals behind it is in the rear, and it complements her. So it further elevates her chaos. And then at times where that's gone, then you're focused on her and you're kind of like intrigued, like what is she going to do next? Because you're seeing her roam around all over the place with no care, and definitely looking for her next victim. So that's that. But yeah, check it out, The Runner. It's 40 minutes. You got 40 minutes. Just go through it. Let me know in the comments your thoughts about it. And as always, stay tuned for more reviews very soon.